Hey everybody, Raven here. Today I'm really excited to share with you the Nest, some of the coolest air coins that I've come across in recent purchases at local coin shops and coin shows. As you may or may not know, I throw six different shows in the Oklahoma area, and I go to a lot of coin shows down in Texas and throughout the Midwest. So I want to show you some of the things that I've picked up recently. These are some next level errors in some examples, and other stuff is just to kind of show you things to look out for when you're searching through boxes of coin and whatnot. But some of these are worth quite a bit, like this Mercury dime here, 42 over 41, which we'll show under the scope. We're going to show all these under the scope, but there are some here that you may have never seen. This one here, I don't even have it stapled because I want to be able to show you up close the reason why this thing is called a clamshell. But let's get into the first item we have, and that is this gorgeous uncirculated, brilliant uncirculated 1999 off-center Lincoln Memorial cent. We're going to turn on the scope to let you guys see it up close and really get an idea how gorgeous this thing truly is. Look at that coin, my friends. It is just a prime example of what a BU cent would look like in this kind of era. You can see all the detailing in his beard and the hair and everything. And then it's really neat to see kind of where the stretch happens, where this off-center strike happens. You can see it in the nose and in the profile, parts of 1999 and In God We Trust. We'll flip it over to the reverse and take a look at that as well. A very, very cool coin. These are some errors are subjective in their value and price. I think this coin could easily fetch anywhere between $50 to $75, if not even more. I didn't really go super into research on the value of this coin itself because I didn't plan on selling it or sending it, getting rid of it at any time. That's something that'll go on my deep stack. I really enjoy the off-center coins. The more off-center they are with the date actually increases the value. So it's one of those things, like I said, it's kind of subjective, but there are kind of guidelines as to what it would be worth. Next one is a well-known, not this one yet. This is a 1958 Denver, and it's an AU58. It's got loose metal, a lamination error. Check this out, my friends. I'm going to put it under the scope, the invisible scope again here. And as you can see right here, there is a flat piece of metal that is actually delaminated and stuck over on the coin. This thing is literally attached to the coin still. It came from that spot that you see above Liberty and is an excellent example. Now, this coin is also in just gorgeous shape for a 1958 wheat cent. Now, you see the reverse is pretty nice and would definitely garner that 58 or that that AU 55 that we have on the front. A very nice coin. Lamination errors happen when the metals that are used don't properly bond together. There's a couple different ways that lamination errors occur, and that's one that is really, really neat. Definitely one to look out for. Now, the next one is a repunched mint mark for a 1956 or 56 Denver D over D, and it does have a designation to it. It is the FS 501. This one is an AU55. We're going to show it under the scope so that you can see up close. And if you're looking at your wheat cents and you come across this date, you can see very, very clearly right there. That is the D over D repunched mint mark, the FS 501. These go for a nice premium as well. The money that's being asked for is kind of all over the board, but I would easily say this is a $40, $50 error, if not more. I've seen some prices on there that are pretty high. Now, because this is raw, you're kind of subjected to, oh, well, we don't know what grade it is. So if I wanted to make this coin worth a little bit more and know that it's worth a little bit more, I would send it in for grading and have it taken a look at. There's the reverse. You can see that is a very nice coin in AU brown condition. Very cool to have. So next item we have up, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be one that I think a lot of people haven't seen very many of, and that is what's called a clamshell air. Now the coin is a 1940 Denver Jefferson nickel, and this thing, it looks like, just a regular nickel until you do this, my friends. Check that out. That is called a clamshell air, where the metal did not bond together. Clamshell is a separation known as a bonding air. It's a failure of one of the clad layers to bond to the core of the coin in the process used for minting. There are two coils of thin copper nickel clad strips that are bonded together in a thicker coil of pure copper. And when it doesn't bond together properly, you get this crazy air called a clamshell air. I'm going to show it to you guys under the scope as well, because I think this thing is really exciting to take a look at. Check that out, my friends. That is not something that's been sawed on or, tampered with. This is something that actually occurs and can happen before the strike, or it can happen during the strike. Now this one has a pretty interesting little kind of cud looking thing right there. Very, very neat. You can see the lamination is just having issues throughout the whole coin, on top of that being split the way it is. And these clamshell airs are worth quite a bit of money. To be honest, it's hard to put a number on this coin as to what its true value would be. I think it's worth several $100s, and is a very, very nice coin that I was lucky enough to pick up just recently. And a big shout out and thank you to my friend and dealer, that if he sees this video, he knows that I'm very appreciative for him. Let me buy it from him. Let me purchase it. All right, next item up is this unbelievable. Now, this is a well-known air coin, 1942 over 41 Mercury dime. We're going to show this under the scope as well, so that you get a really nice view of what is going on. Like, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That looks like it says 19412. You can see right there that there's the 1 in front of the 2, so this is 1942 over 41. And in this condition, this coin is worth easily $600 plus. This is an unbelievable air that had gone out and is well known and documented and known in the Red Book. And so, it's one of those ones that it's sought after. And when collectors see it for the first time that don't know about it, they just, like I did when I saw it, I was like, wow. Very, very cool. So this last one is pretty epic in itself as well. This is a giant 1973 Denver Cud, or giant die chip air coin. These have prices all over the board, but I would not be surprised that if graded and got a nice grade and everything, that this could go for, possibly several $100s as well. I'll show it to you under the scope to get a little bit better look. Now, the ZV-1 camera does pretty well, but you can't go wrong with the invisible scope. All right, so here we go. Right there, unbelievable die, what they would call a die chip, but also known as a cud. That thing takes up the majority of the front of the head. The trust is almost all gone right there in the nickel itself. You also see behind his lapel, there's a little bitty lamination. I think that's a piece of lamination starting to happen there. And the reverse is pretty interesting as well, because look at what we're missing in right here where the cud occurred opposite of the coin. You're literally missing most of United and States is absolutely just gone. So this coin is an epic piece to have in anyone's collection, and I'm very fortunate, very lucky. I hope you all enjoyed this type of video, and we'll bring you more content in the near future. If you want to correspond, it's ravenhawkcoins@gmail.com. Our P.O. Box is 721296, Norman, Oklahoma 73070. Like always, please make sure to take care of one another. We'll see you real soon. Ravenhawk Coins, have a great day.